All right. As with any merger, there are layoffs. This story was covered in the wrestling news like this was some villainous thing.
Yeah.
Anytime this happens, anyone who's worked in corporate America understands that company A and let's say company A brings over 25 people in their human resources department, and company B has 30 people in their human resources department. The human resources department does not now grow to 55. There's redundancy. So the redundancy has to get paired off. All right. So layoffs happen. This was expected. And you know what? The number I didn't think was particularly, I'm going to open this so I get it correct. But the number that was reported was 100. It's at over 100. Now, considering the size of these two companies, how many billions of dollars are we talking here? That's not a bloodbath.
Well, they also made reference to the fact that that the WWE was making more cuts than UFC, and I'm like, UFC doesn't do house shows. You know, it's like they don't realize
Well, the
the
other thing too is there's the acquirer and then the acquired. So I think when you're stepping in, you get to preserve. If you're walking into somebody else's and taking them under your wing, you get to preserve your house, right? Wouldn't you want to? Wouldn't Ari want to keep as many of the people there as he
you would
could do?
think.
They described it as a heartbreaking scene walking into Titan Test. Well, it's never fun. Then there was this statement here that said whether it's accurate or not, PW Insider has heard that something like this would never have happened under Stephanie McMahon's watch. Do they mean the acquisition? Former WWE CEO worked very hard to create strong and positive morale with everyone behind the scenes. She's been reportedly immensely missed, but as mentioned before, the occurrence is basically inescapable. She wouldn't have had anything to say, right? They call it a merger, but TKO.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how it happens. It's part of doing business.
Vince was quoted as saying WWE had plateaued before the merger he put together. I don't know if he's talking about stock price or creatively.
I don't think create. I mean, I don't think.
I thought that universally everyone thought Triple H did a great job
Oh God, yeah.
before when Vince stepped aside. So I don't know.
Except for somebody, just some of the talent that he's working on right now with their contracts. That's still been a sore point with some people. But
Yeah.
I don't want to go into specifics because I don't want to throw them under the bus. Are you fucking kidding me?